With rising grocery prices, many Americans are struggling to provide healthy, complete meals for their families.
News Hour digital anchor Dima Zain has the story of one chef who teaches his TikTok followers how to eat well on a budget, one $5 meal at a time.
You should not feel ashamed because you can't afford to make a meal. There's no shame in that. Everybody goes through struggles.
Chef Maurice Levine, or Chef Mo, as he's known on TikTok, isn't your typical culinary creator. High energy and boiling over with positivity, he specializes in creating delicious recipes on a tiny budget.
How to feed your family with $5.
And no, we aren't talking about a PB&J. Chef Mo teaches followers how to plan, shop, and prepare meals like sausage, biscuits, and gravy, veggie Alfredo, and even shepherd's pie. Well, he dubs it Chef Mo's Pie. But Chef Mo didn't start out as a penny-pinching chef. He launched his account last year to share cooking tips, but he soon learned some of his followers were struggling to afford basic necessities.
There was one message in particular of someone expressing how they thought the dish was amazing. They couldn't wait to try it, but they had to wait till next month to buy the ingredients to make the dish. So I had reached back and I asked, what exactly do they need? Are they missing to make that dish?
Levine learned that the commenters' life circumstances had changed in a blink of an eye.
They didn't have certain spices, something that I take for granted, you take for granted, and we wouldn't think how somebody couldn't have salt and pepper, or someone couldn't have paprika. And that was my eye-opening moment that people need help.
And just like that, the Mount Pocono, Pennsylvania-based chef launched a new budget-conscious series on his channel, How to Feed a Family with Just $5 or $10.
And I said, I'm going to make meals for $5. So I had went out to the store. I hit record. I said, let's feed your family for a meal of $5 or less.
Our total is $4.19. Holy, we even got change for a drink.
Chef Mo takes his viewers through stores like Dollar General, explaining why he's choosing specific items, striving for balanced nutrition and budget.
Let me see, we got garlic and herb. It already has the garlic in it, has herbs in it, and a sauce. We're getting an onion, so we're building flavor now.
In the kitchen, he details his every move to viewers, educating them on culinary techniques that add flavor to dishes on the cheap.
Good look at how much fat was rendered. That's all flavor, all that oily looking substance, that's fat from these sausages.
I explained how to emulsify sauces, how to bring these flavors together, how to marry them to where they sit on the palate and you don't have to feel like it's a $5 meal. You can actually smile and enjoy it.
After nearly a quarter century in the culinary field and 8 years as a head chef, Levine hopes to pass a dash of his expertise and intrigue about the science of cooking onto his viewers.
Instead of just showing how to make the dish, why don't we explain why we're doing this and this for the dish so that will build the confidence in people so they could be able to cook.
Now a full-time social media chef armed with more than 800,000 TikTok followers and growing, Chef Mo hopes he can continue to help families struggling with rising food prices and an unpredictable economy.
What I think the most important thing of what I do is getting food into the bellies of people that need it, is helping the people that need that help, that are too embarrassed or ashamed to ask for it, because that's a big problem. Food insecurity is a real thing.
And his followers appreciate the help. Comments pour in from people around the nation, thankful for Chef Mo's creative approach to tasty and affordable meals.
That's how you feed a family of 4 for $5.
I'm not going to stop world hunger, but if I can help a few people, I'd be honored to.
A sentiment that is seasoned to perfection. For PBS News, I'm Dima Zain.
Support journalism you trust. Support PBS News. Donate now, or even better, start a monthly contribution today.